And we should be live. Let me check. It looks like it, but just to be sure, have an ad playing, so it's not really cooperating too much with me. Come on. I might be having a connection issue. I guess not. Okay, so it says I am streaming. That is good. Lions Amon says hello. Hello, Lions Amon. Alright, so hello everyone. Ace here, and today we are, of course, let me make sure that is working. It does seem to be. We are, of course, going to be jumping back into Secret Weapons Over Normandy. So, let's go ahead and jump right in, shall we? Alright, let's load in. Now, we ended up finishing off the mission where we rescued Pauline, so that means we have a few few challenges before one challenge before the next proper mission, which is Betty Boom, and then we go into Midway. Although first, let's actually see the cutscene for the Battle of Midway.
Seeking medical attention for Armstrong, Chase rendezvoused with the aircraft carrier Yorktown. Damaged at the Battle of Coral Sea, the Yorktown limped back to Pearl Harbor. While aboard, Chase learned that an important Japanese radio intercept had been deciphered. It told of an imminent Japanese naval assault on Midway Island, the site of a vitally important American base. Only 3 U.S. carriers were available to counter this attack. Admiral Chester Nimitz risked them all in a desperate gamble to catch the Japanese by surprise. If his plan succeeded, the tide of war in the Pacific would turn decisively in America's favor. If it failed, the war in the Pacific would be lost.
Alright, so, an idea of what we're in for. Now let's go on to Betty Boom.
One of our listening posts gave warning that another Japanese convoy was headed our way. After mixing it up with the Japanese during the night, some of our destroyers are in pursuit of a freighter that is limping home. We've been ordered to provide fighter cover for our destroyers. I'm taking Dadigan, one of my buddies from the Eagles, and several other Americans out there to make sure that freighter doesn't get home.
Alright. Try some of the info. Some advice.
Chase, I know you haven't been a wildcat for a while, but it's just like riding a bike. You just ride that bike down the enemy's throat and give them hell from us.
Simple enough. Alright, we will go for 37mm cannons. They should do the job quite nicely. I did unlock some 57s, and those are some absolute beasts, but the game does not want me to use them in this mission for some reason, so fair enough. Lions Amon says, so is this girls in battleships or girls in airplanes? Airplanes.
This is Task Force Alpha, over.
Wildcat here, reading loud and clear.
We're in pursuit of a Japanese freighter with a destroyer escort. Any help you can provide would be appreciated.
Roger that, Alpha. We'd be glad to lend a hand.
Okay, so the objective is to destroy the Zeeks and then move on to trying to take out the ships here. We take out the convoy quickly.
Word on, sir.
Alright, now let's prioritize the destroyer. now we can just mop up the Zeeks and the rest of the Bettys. Simple enough.
Don't worry as much about the fighters. Just keep on those Bettys. Another wave's moving in. Let's head them off.
Bandai!
Are those Bettys carrying bombs or torpedoes?
Probably torpedoes, considering the low altitude.
Either way, Chase, we can't let even one group of those Bettys get through. With so many, they'll need our destroyers up in no time. One flight of Betty down, so let's move on to the second.
Alright, so they took care of those Bettys over there, which is perfect.
Head on.
Oh. We're actually getting chewed up a little bit. Okay, let's prioritize this guy because it looks like he's good. Yep. Ow. We'll deal with him.
Monsoon continues. Don't they ever run out of planes?
We'll deal with this
The
guy.
ship is continuing pursuit.
Ah.
Incoming.
Okay, we'll have to deal with these guys real quick, otherwise we might fail this mission.
Watch it, Chase. There's Bettys trying to slip past us. Stay on them. The Zeeks will try to pull you off the Bettys.
We have more radar contact.
Alright, we'll deal with these guys.
Mark me down for 4. 5 for me.
Let me get a clear shot without you. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now we can deal with these final Bettys here and we should be good to go. And I think that might be the last band of Bettys there. So if we take those out, we are mission complete.
All hostiles are in the drink.
There we go.
Let's get back and celebrate.
Alright, so we did do all the primary goals and everything else, which is good. What? No, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go ahead and quit out of this because I didn't mean to do that. That was an accident, so fair enough. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the mission now. Midway.
June 4th, 1942. We saved Pauline, but lost Trevor. It was Krieger and Nemesis again. I'm sick about it. Trevor, a great pilot and friend. Despondent, Pauline and I made our way to the Yorktown. It was the closest American ship able to treat her wounds. Despite her prison ordeal, the doctors at Pearl Harbor expect her to make a full recovery in a few months. While on the Yorktown, I heard that something big is in the works. The Yorktown, Enterprise, and Hornet battle groups are headed back out to engage the Japanese fleet at Midway Island. Since a lot of pilots were lost recently, I was able to get on the flight roster of the Yorktown. I figure it's time to redeem myself. Plus, it'll be good to fly a Wildcat again. My job will be to escort the dive bombers and torpedo planes during their attack on the enemy carriers once we find them. If we can sink the Japanese carriers, we've changed the course of the war in the Pacific.
Okay. Alright, so Lions Amon says, if I remember correctly, the Japanese always used kamikaze planes against US Navy. Well, it was really mainly a thing in the later war. I mean, there were definitely cases where, in the early stages, where a plane that was already badly damaged and wasn't going to be able to make it back to the carrier would potentially go kamikaze, but deliberate kamikaze attacks themselves were 1944 onwards sort of thing, if I remember correctly. Prior to that, it was just cases of planes badly damaged, can't make it back, so they decide to go kamikaze then. Alright.
Okay, boys, get ready. Hornet, this is Torpedo 8. We've spotted enemy carriers. Beginning attack run. Stay tight and low, boys. We gotta make our fish count. I'm taking fire. Too much flak. Stay tight. We're almost there. Get ready to release. On my... Ah!
大撃機、おい、奴ら危険だ。電気、大撃機を通すな。奴らを通せば、我が空母が危ない。
Enterprise, Torpedo 6. Devastator's commencing attack run. Yorktown, Torpedo 3. Japanese carriers in sight. Beginning assault. Torpedo 3 is
There we go.
Hornet 2 coming in on your position. We'll follow you in and take some heat off your approach.
Lions Amon says, also Japan used man-piloted torpedoes in Midway. I don't recall any of that. I recall that it was mainly an air battle, and most of the Japanese did. Outside of that was some submarines, like submarine found the Yorktown at the very end of the battle, who was still afloat, and finished her off there. Star Wars Rogue Squadron vibe says.
The Japanese carriers launching fighters. Tear them up on the deck.
Lions Amon says, this is giving me Star Wars Rogue Squadron vibes. Well, yeah. I mean, this is a LucasArts game. It's also made by the same people that made the X-Wing games. So, Star Wars X-Wing, TIE Fighter. This was made by Totally Games. They also made Secret Weapons, the Luftwaffe, way back in the day, and also Star Trek Bridge Commander. So, quite the history, and part of the reason why I really love this developer in particular. Okay, let's try finishing off this Zeke, and then we will run away quickly. Because otherwise we will get absolutely destroyed by the Japanese flak here. Yeah, here it comes.
Another group of fighters is taking off.
We'll let the second group of fighters take off, get some altitude, and then we will engage them again. But we want... Ow!
Torpedo 3, fish are swimming. We'll have to rearm.
We want Torpedo 3 to try taking the hits a little bit just to take the pressure off of us, so we don't lose all our health. Alright, here we go. Now we're in position to do another attack run. Slowing down.
Chase, all of Torpedo 3 is gone. I didn't see any ships.
That I was hoping wouldn't happen, but...
Planes destroyed. They're tearing us apart. We need fighter support.
Time to fall back, because the flak is coming back and forth. Okay, I can deal with one plane left, so...
All torpedo planes destroyed. Not a critical hit in a bunch. We just lost a lot of good men, but we gotta press the attack.
Okay, here he comes.
Bomber Group 3
Here
to
he
Hawk 1 and
comes.
2. We're approaching at high altitude, over. We reached
Okay.
Bomber 3.
Now let's try.
We can sure use fighter cover if we dive on that flat top. No problem, Bomber 3. We'll cover your 6.
There we go. Now let's deal with those Zeeks over there, and we should be good from that point on.
敵の爆撃機だ。すぐに攻撃しろ。
We're in a good position to intercept. Too easily deleted there. Means we can hopefully, potentially get every single bomber, dive bomber on this point. Nice. Which is part of the secondaries, if I remember correctly. So we got that Zeke now to deal with. He's down. He's down. And he's down. We have one more plane left, and that should be the end of their entire fighter cover. No, you don't. And we even saved, I think, all of the bombers, or the dive bombers, so that's good. Alright, part 1 is done. However, this is the longest mission in the entire game because there are 4 parts. So, we have to destroy all attacking Japanese aircraft, make sure the Anderson survives for the secondaries and bonus.
Affirmative on the contacts, we picked them up too. Intercept inbound hostile aircraft before they can hit the Yorktown. Copy that, Yorktown. We'll do our best.
So if I remember correctly, the Yorktown ended up getting hit in 2 separate attacks from the aircraft that the Japanese sent, including both, if I remember correctly, torpedo attacks and maybe bomb attacks as well. Okay, so it looks like we now have to deal with the Vals. Good news is the Vals don't have a particularly large amount of health on them, so they should go down pretty easily. Same with the Cates as well, for that matter. If I remember correctly, the Val actually had a reputation for being somewhat on the nimble side. So sometimes they would actually be able to put up a real fight against American fighter planes. If I remember correctly.
Bomber's been splashed. Kate torpedo planes bearing down. We've got to intercept them before they can launch their torch. What the hell? More bombers on the horizon! This is getting out of hand, Chase. There's too many of them. They're coming in hard. How can we stop them all?
Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Lions Amon says, what are your thoughts about Twitch streamers saying that Halo Infinite needs Battle Royale to survive? Wouldn't really know, because I don't really follow Twitch streamers much. I just don't, to be honest.
Enemy Cates closing to optimal firing range. Hawk 1 and 2, intercept the Cates and keep them from launching their torpedoes at the Yorktown.
Though it is kind of an odd choice to demand it.
Keep those things off them so they can down the Cates.
It is kind of a weird choice to demand that Halo would need a Battle Royale mode.
Our primary concern. Focus on them.
I mean, it's not as bad as something like, say, trying to argue that Battlefield would need one, but... Alright, so it looks like we've done a pretty good job in this regard so far. Got another wave of Vals coming in. These, oh, and some fighters. Yep, you're gonna go down. Cool. So we just got the Zeeks taken care of, which is excellent news for me. We got more planes coming, of course. Some more Zeeks and some more Kates.
Contacts on radar. Another wave.
Hooray! Another wave.
They're hitting us with everything they got.
Okay, how close are those Kates? Closer. So I will go and engage the Kates. Hopefully my wingman can keep the Zeeks off of my back, but yeah, that's not gonna happen, is it? Okay, now I've got a good shot. Hello there, little Zeke. And we'll take out you. I think it's now time to move on to the Vals, because otherwise we're going to have a tough time. Alliance Eamon says Battlefield 5 already has a Battle Royale mode. Indeed it does, and look how that went. Alright, so there goes a good chunk of their Air Force there.
New wave of dive bombers sighted. Those Vals are headed right for it.
And some more Kates, because of course, we always need more Kates. And it looks like we completed the secondary and bonus
Good job,
objectives
boys.
yet again.
Scopes are clear.
Hooray.
All attacking aircraft destroyed or withdrawing.
All
Looks
right.
like we held back the storm for now. We should take this opportunity to land and rearm before anything else happens.
All right, so now we get to the third part of this particular mission, which is
Everyone's on the deck. Get ready to head back out immediately. We have a bandit. Looks like a Kate. She's on a torpedo run.
it's a
Hang
turret
on.
section, so
We've been hit hard, Chase.
Multiple radar contacts. Looks like they've regrouped.
Chase, our planes aren't ready yet. Get on that anti-air gun. Keep them off of Yorktown.
Enemy torpedo planes coming up on your side, Chase.
okay, we have to try saving these destroyers, which is not an easy task.
They're scraping our planes. Keep them off the Wildcats.
Aha! Oops, some Vals.
Forward, 9 o'clock.
got ourselves another Kate coming in. Oh, what's that? Some Kates. Go ahead and delete those. And some more Kates. Let's deal with those. There we go. There you are. Siege says hello, 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 Siege. Deleting Kates, haha, yep. And Zeeks. A lot of Zeeks are going down today. Because the game decides it wants to keep spawning them right in front of me. There we go. Now we can get some valves in.
Torpedo planes dead ahead.
I don't know where they are, but I can deal with them, I guess, as soon as I finish off these valves. There we go. Siege says, Kates and Zeeks are having a bad day, it seems. Lion Damon says, I'm getting Bunker Defender PTSD. Understandable. Oh, there's some more valves. Actually, I better engage the Kates. There we go.
In bad shape. Damage control crews are working to keep the Yorktown afloat a while longer, but she'll be going down eventually. We'll be evacuating the Yorktown.
Siege says, I'm not sure what the call sign means.
I'll take the rear gunnery position.
If we're talking about Zeeks, that's just another way to say
The
zeros.
last enemy carrier. They're moving into position to attack her as we speak. Our plans are to coordinate with the Enterprise force is to sink that carrier. Get those bastards, Chase, for the Yorktown. Good luck.
Alright, so the final part of this mission, part 4. We have to sink the carrier Hiryu and to sink one destroyer. Simple
Enemy fighters
enough.
ahead, screening us from their carrier. We must break through if we're gonna sink that flat top. This bomber won't maneuver as well as a Wildcat, but we have to get by those sliders to drop our bombs. I'll cover our rear. Don't rely on me to do everything.
Yep, we're gonna have to do
The few
some.
Wildcats we have left should give us some cover.
We're gonna have to do some fighting with.
In formation. Let the Wildcats handle the fighter.
They say that, but you really do want to help out with these Zeeks, because otherwise they will make your life miserable. Okay, it looks like I've almost got this guy taken care of. I'm getting shot at. Okay, we'll deal with him. Ow. Okay, it looks like we got him. Yep, deal with that Zeke as well. Oh, he's coming after me specifically, because of course he is. And that leaves that one up there, and then we can deal with the carrier and destroyer. Unless there's... Nope, there are more! Hooray! Of course there are more. You can deal with this guy, Dean.
More Zeke's coming in. Our Wildcats have their hands full. Wait in and hit that damn carrier.
Oh, I'm getting shot at by this guy. I'll have to fight him myself while the Wildcats are busy with the other Zeeks. Hopefully they can take them on, and I'll be able to finish this guy simple enough. Ooh, they're actually targeting him. Which is not what I wanted them to do, but okay.
Zeke's coming off the deck. More fighters coming after us.
Yep, he's coming in after me. And they're gonna finish him off.
We have a clear approach.
There we go.
Form up and continue toward their carrier.
Okay, now we can focus on the destroyer, deal with him, and then we can then take out the carrier. It looks like we got ourselves a very real shot at taking out the destroyer here. Okay, we're getting shot at.
That carrier's a floating bomb with all those planes loaded on the deck.
Let's get this right.
And put your bomb airplanes on that flat top or blow them the king to come.
Come on. Hit, 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 hit. There we go.
One more Japanese ship headed to the bottom.
Yep, Val is indeed a dive bomber. Kate is a torpedo bomber. Come on. One more. And I can get this. I got... And deleted.
Done for. Scratch another flat top.
There we go.
Back to business, Chase. Without those carriers, the Japanese Navy's rising sun just sank.
Alright, we did it.
Great flying, Chase. Let's head on home. We got the best seat in the house. There's a beautiful glow off the water from that burning hulk.
So yes, the longest mission in the entire game by far. It only says it took us 3 minutes. Yeah, sure. Anyways, we will go ahead and save this time proper. Then we can go ahead and move on to the other challenge mission. But first, the cutscene. Let's go ahead and see what it has to say.
The American success at the Battle of Midway marked a turning point in the Pacific War. With the Japanese now on the defensive, Germany posed a far greater threat. Chase and the other Battle Hawk pilots returned to Europe, eager to find the German U-boat that had escaped. The SOE was convinced that the sub's cargo was part of a secret weapons project, but the exact details were still a mystery. Word then came from the Dutch underground that an eminent Danish physicist named Niels Bohr wished to defect. He claimed to have information about a secret nemesis weapon of devastating potential. This was the opportunity that the SOE had been waiting for. The Battlehawks were immediately dispatched on a challenging mission to extract the scientist from inside occupied territory.
Alright, so that leads us to the next mission with the next challenge, though, which is Mosquito Bite. This is a pretty simple
boasted
and
that
easy
he'd
mission.
sink more German U-boats with his specially modified Mosquito than anyone else in the squadron. Well, Battlehawk's pride is so strong that everyone volunteered me to take the challenge. They figured I've tangled with Toomey before, so I'd be the best one to beat him. So I'm heading out with Toomey to hunt for U-boats in the icy waters between Denmark and Sweden. I'm looking forward to making him eat his words.
Okay, so that gives me the opportunity to try out the new aircraft, the Mosquito. But first, I do have a few aircraft I need to upgrade. So the FW-190, which I will be using partly
Your aircraft.
in the next mission.
Your field upgrade applied to your plane. Good luck with it.
And the IL-2, which will be used in the mission after.
Currently, you have no field upgrade requisitions. I'm not authorized to make any modifications to your planes.
Fair enough, fair enough. So we will take the Mosquito, and we will use the glorious 57mm cannon. The best weapon, one of the best weapons in the entire game. And see where we go from here. Sink all patrol boats. Simple side objective.
Up ahead, plenty of surface contacts to pick from. This is what I call a target-rich environment. I would suggest that you not waste your time with the destroyers. They can take quite a beating. Concentrate on the subs.
Yeah, sure, but I can take out
We'll have
enough
time
of
to
both,
rearm and
so...
make it back before these subs get out of range. This is our only opportunity, so let's hit them the first time.
There we go.
Kümmern Sie sich um die Überlebenden. Los, an die Deckgeschütze! Feuer auf alliierte Flugzeuge konzentriert! Schnell! Achtung! Ausweichmanöver! Wir werden angegriffen!
Too easy. Goodbye, Nazis. Those destroyers aren't going to make it easy for us. They're blocking our approach to the U-boats and laying down cover fire.
Flakbatterie, Feuer! Holt diese Bastarde vom Himmel!
It's another sub down. If I can take out one more, I'll basically be in a good position to pretty much guarantee winning this particular part of the mission. Alright.
Subs are returning fire. Watch the flak on your approach.
Here we go. Pretty sure there are 9 U-boats in this convoy in all, so we destroy 5, we're guaranteed to win.
I'm doing quite well here, Chase. You managing with your shots?
Yep.
Alle U-Boote wurden zerstört. Wir haben verloren. Da sind sie. Holt ihre Flugzeuge runter.
I'm in a spot of trouble, Jake. 190 is coming back from their patrols. They're heading right for me. Not sure what I'm more concerned about. The sharks or the Nazis picking me up out of the water.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Einer der Piloten ist ausgestiegen. Unsere Patrouillenboote sollen ihn auffischen. Ein Pilot lebt noch. Will, dass sich das ändert. Sofort.
We'll try to deal with the...
Das letzte Flugzeug der Alliierten darf nicht entkommen.
Alright, we'll go ahead, deal with this patrol boat.
Ich kann ihn nicht anvisieren. Der Kür fliegt wie ein Teufel.
Bonus goal completed. Now it's time to yeetus deletus some 190s. Try out my new gun. Oh, I missed. That's unfortunate. Alright, there's one down. I think there's 3 or 4 of them so far.
Motorrad! Steig aus! Schick ein Rettungsboot! Idioten!
There we go.
Ihre Rationen werden ab sofort halbiert. Bringen Sie den anderen Piloten ins Lager. Ich will ihn persönlich verhören.
Alright, simple enough. Let's see. Siege says this voiceover during the journal entry has more effort than some modern games. Yeah, that's sad, but it is true. Lions Aim, he also says the voiceover stuff is actually pretty good from what I've watched through you. This is my limited experience with the game. Yes, it is pretty good so far. It is pretty good. Lions Aim says, I'm impressed with how the evolution of video games gone this way. Most modern games focus on great graphics and do trashy job on voice acting. Well, there were some hilariously awful voice acting back in the day as well. But, yeah, there's been far more of a focus on making the game flashy and look nice than actually play nice or immerse the player. Siege says, okay, that's a new expression caught between a shark and a Nazi. Lions Aimon says, also, haven't anyone watched Angels of Death? The animation is great, but the sound effects are trash. I think I know what you're talking about. I might have. I just need to double check it again. Alright, so now we get to Denmark, which is my favorite mission in the entire game, even though it's an escort mission.
August 15th, 1942. My trip back to England was exhausting, but I'm glad to be with the Battlehawks again. Rourke was clearly pleased to see me too, as he needs my special talents for the next mission. Of course, he was buttering me up for another one of his outlandish don't-tell-a-soul-about-it missions. It involves striking back at Nemesis. That's all I need to know. Indeed, the details of this mission are pretty hair-raising. I'll be escorting an escaping scientist who will be traveling through occupied Denmark in a stolen armored vehicle at night. Upon reaching the coast, the good doctor will transfer to a high-speed boat to get to safety. I must eliminate anything that endangers him. Attacks could come from enemy vehicles, aircraft, or even ships.
Okay. So, we used the Mosquito before, but since I unlocked the XP55, we're going to be putting this bad boy to good use. And we're once again going to be pulling out the 57mm, because it is too much fun to not use it. Protect Dr. Bohr, destroy the train, destroy all recon cars. Simple enough. Lions Aimon says, too bad they got taken down by garbage workplace. Oof. Shots fired. And you're not wrong. I managed to download episode 5, though. Okay. So, let's go ahead and give this mission a shot.
Are you receiving me? Is this thing working? Yes, Doctor, we're reading you. Our pilot will remove obstacles from your path. Just keep him informed of your situation.
Nemesis Basis, bitte kommen. Sie haben recht mit Ihrer Befürchtung gehabt. Der Doktor hat ein britisches Flugzeug kontaktiert. So ein Flugzeug. Wir kümmern uns darum. Sind schon unterwegs. Was Dr. Bohr betrifft, er darf nicht überleben. Er ist ein zu großes Risiko. Die Panzer sollen vorrücken.
Did he say tanks? There are tanks coming after me? What do I do? Don't stop. Keep moving. Chase, destroy those tanks before they get to the doctor's car.
Come on! Yes!
Wir fallen auseinander.
Chase, destroy any reconnaissance cars on site. Best to keep the Jerry's in the dark. I heard explosions behind
We
me.
can basically
They're
destroy
firing at me.
every single thing in this particular mission quite easily, even though it's an escort.
With your pursuers. Your only concern should be the road ahead of you, Doctor.
Okay, we are in position now to run those panzers.
I don't know if I can do this. This is not like laboratory science. You're doing fine, Dr. Bohr. Keep moving. You don't have much farther.
Feindliches Flugzeug. Wir brauchen Unterstützung.
This is going to be fun so far. Another Kubelwagen.
Wir werden angegriffen. Wir brauchen gute Unterstützung.
Thank you. I couldn't do this without your help. Stay close.
Okay, so we have another German 88 to deal with here,
Rückgang den Tunnel vor. Er schießt den Wissenschaftler, sobald ihr ihn seht.
and another one right there. Well, they're talking to panzers that I've already pretty much annihilated, so not an issue. Those, however, are an issue, so we will deal with those really quickly.
Take it easy on the plane, Chase. You're all alone out there. Where did my escort go? I can't see him or hear him. Chase, you must stay close to Bohr.
Alright, now, where are the left of the Kubelwagens and all that? Let's deal with it. Oh, look, sounds like we got the Luftwaffe coming again.
Kampfformation. Wir werden den Eindringen zerstören. Verlassen Sie den Dock mit Panzer. Wir kümmern uns um die Flugzeuge. Nein! Tausend Dock!
Chase, make sure the road is clear on the other side of the tunnel.
Alright, we'll deal with the patrol boat there. That should be easy enough. Ooh, another patrol boat. Alright, we'll just get into position. And we will delete that one too.
Commander, your pilot has left me alone.
Yeah, I'm right now busy taking out everything in front of you.
Chase, don't lose focus. Get forward to us safely. Nothing else matters. Chase, you should be seeing a set of railway tracks about now. The train traveling those rails is a target of opportunity. Destroying it will help the Danish underground immensely.
Boom! Okay, let's see where the last
Great work.
Kubelwagen
Now
is.
get back to the
Ah,
doctor.
here was one.
I'll relay a message to the Danes to salvage the train wreckage.
And there's one over there. I think we can actually take this out quick enough that we don't have to worry about any more drama from war for the time being. And that should be that particular side objective complete. Then it's a simple matter of going ahead, getting refitted, and taking out the last of the Panzers and the ships.
Stay calm, Doctor. Our pilot is going to scout ahead. Keep moving.
Okay, so the FW-190s, the second wave of them, is pretty far out. I can go ahead, land, and we should be perfectly fine to reload and take out the Panzers. Alright, now we can go.
Kommt her, Amerikaner! Ich bring dich Auf Leben!
Oh, hello. Ow! There we go. Now we can focus on what is left.
Moving across the bridge. Thank you again. You saved me.
Yep, I still have some Panzers though to clear out, so don't quite thank me yet. Should be that. So now we can focus on the destroyers, and we can even.
Flugzeug im Anflug! Schlagstellungen! Feuer!
Boom!
Wir sind getroffen! Die Schatten laufen voll! Runter von dem Schiff!
Now we can go ahead, try making it to the island here. There is a purpose behind that. It is to try to capture it. All we have to do is destroy the AA guns to accomplish that. Simple enough. Lions Amon says, just 1 year to sail the high seas version. Okay. Lions Amon says, Siege says, story of my life.
Chase, we can capture the airfield on that island if you can destroy its defenses. Knock out their ack-acks and keep the skies clear, so Pauline can drop our attack force on the strip.
Rourke, I'm in a holding pattern, awaiting further orders.
Alright, a simple enough secondary goal. If we can get here before Boar needs our help again. And that should be easy enough.
The village is quiet, Doctor. Proceed to the dock.
There we go.
Copy that. I'm bringing him in.
Alright.
There should be a craft for you in the boathouse, Doctor. Use it to escape. I'm safe. Finally safe.
Nope, but we will
Not
get there.
quite yet, Doctor. You'll see an island in the distance. Head for it.
Now we have some enemy fighters to deal with.
Over the airfield now. Dropping paratroopers. All ships deployed, returning to Landskrona.
Der Verräter ist in Reichweite. Er darf nicht entkommen. Zerstören Sie sein Boot!
Why so much effort over me? Just leave me be.
Alright, now we got ourselves some more things to do. Lions Amon says, hey, what is the worst thing you can say in a funeral? Good question. I'm pretty sure this is the punch set up for a joke of some sort, so...
Objective secured. We have control of the airstrip.
Good work, boys. Chase the 190 to the airstrip if you need a fresh plane.
Alright, let's try landing this bird, and then we will try picking up that 190. I mean, why not? We even get more ammo,
See if you
so...
can bring that 190 back intact. We could use a look at her.
Ooh, U-boats.
Zielen Sie auf das Boot! Bereit zum Feuern!
It's a bad dream. It has to be. They are still after me. Planes, tanks, towers, soldiers, and now submarines. Where will this madness end? Get a hold of yourself, Doctor. Get those subs chased and be quick about it.
Wir haben ein Leck im Rumpf. Fürchte wir sinken.
Thank God. That was excellent marksmanship. Or whatever you pilots say.
Lions Amen says, hello everyone and welcome to another unboxing video. Okay, that's a good one. That is a legit funny. Siege is laughing and Hidden Boss says, I mean the plane was on fire. You say on fire, but it was more practically like a rocket booster gone wrong. An unintended feature, if you will. Oh well. At least I've got more cannon ammo. Lions Amen says, oh, he just found a new one with the same loader. Well, not quite. This is a 190. I was using the XP-55, which was a prototype American design. This is a German aircraft, of course. Now, I know there's supposed to be some destroyers around here somewhere. I just haven't seen them yet.
My destination? Negative, Doctor. Steer clear of the island. Head around it
here we
until
go.
you reach the other side, then hold your position.
In dem Flugzeug befindet sich ein Verräter. Schießt es ab!
Great work on thinking over the destroyers. It kept Ford from getting blown out of the water. There are men screaming in the water. Steer clear, Dr. Moore. Don't stop. More submarines. I'm going to require your help again. This far up. Chase, sink those subs.
They really want this guy dead. That should be the end of the mission.
I've made it. I am free. Finally free. Congratulations, Doctor. You made it. Our representative at the dock will see you safely to England. Thank you both. I'll never forget either of you, or your selflessness.
All right. So a fun little mission. I thoroughly enjoy playing it whenever I do. And we pretty much destroyed everything as well. Yeah, I think that's a good time to go ahead and call it. Lions Amon says, so how many cops will it take to change the lamp? I'm not sure. But I'm actually about to call this stream, though, so you might want to be quick on that one. But, yeah, I think this is a good time to call it. Next mission will, of course, be Stalingrad. There's no challenges, apparently, but for this, so we could, when we do jump into it, we'll be basically just jumping straight into this with the IL-2 Sturmovik, and, yeah, have a good go at that. And maybe the mission after that as well. But, yeah, in any case, this has been Ace. Hope to see you guys again soon. Take care. Ace out. Alright, so. Lions Amon says none, they'll just shoot the room for spicy joke is spicy. Oof. Alright, so, but yeah, anyways, though, in any case, this has been Ace. Hope to see you guys again soon. Take care.